That's all good.
All right. What's up, Mida? All right. Mm. right. Electrodes. I think Lopunny might be a pretty cool Pokemon to have on the team. Yes, ma'am. All right. Oh. Hmm. I hit you with the Mega Ball Pokemon. That's easy. Oh snap. No J&A. Mhm. Man. All right, let's get our reward match in. Elon. Haven't battled her since I was promoted to tier Y. I still remember fighting a Pavilion. It was the most annoying thing to fight back when my Pokemon were just starting off. By the King's Rock. I can evolve my Slowpoke into a Slowking with that. Welcome back, man. Um, how you been? Oh gosh. Darn. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just playing some Legends EA today. Good old Legends EA. Yeah. Yeah, man. Just battle central. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, not the Parish song. Oh, snap. Ooh, nice hit. Not long, man. Do you mean streaming like just for today or like my whole life? Which one do you mean? Oh, Andy. Oh, not long at all. I just started streaming this year. After I bought the new Switch 2, I wanted to start streaming. So I learned a little bit and now I'm doing it. You're not the only one here who's gotten strong. I'll show you how different I am from back then. It's funny, she still has the same Pan-chan. Funny kid there. Dang, this park is full of people. I don't think I've ever did Battle Zone in this park. Oh man. Battle Zone deactivated. Long night. Lots of battles. And lots of prize money. Daytime is a whole nother beast. Okay. Just hang out until nightfall. Alright, back to the battle zone. I know I didn't get the shiny charm yet. I don't know if it was just if you were just a little confused, but I don't have it yet. Yep, I do not have the shiny charm yet. Yeah, DLC will be fun. Because I just about completed everything in the game. Pokedex complete, Megadex complete, um, all the side quests, all the main quests. Oh snap! Got it. The only thing I have not completed yet is, as you know, the shiny charm 1000 battle thing. I have 730 battles, so it's not too bad. I can just take my time on this part, so it's no worry. If I do 50 battles a day, 15 Royale matches. What is that? Is that like a side quest or something? Oh snap. Oh yeah, I did that. I just recently did that. um, so with that part, you fight Ani or whoever if you're Ani or the other guy, depending on your character. And then they talk about how the president of Corsarticle is Tawny's grandmother. And then, you know, it gets crazy. You end up getting you end up getting the black floette, the black flower floette. And yeah, so I was wondering, like, for a while I was missing one mega on my Pokedex, and I was so confused. Turns out it was just a black flower floette, and I just didn't have that part yet. So the challenger ticket thing is it's really good because not only do you eventually get the black flower floette from it, you also get lots of great items you can use to train your Pokemon. Like eventually they start to give you large experience candies, you know, different vitamins. Yeah, I'm rank A online right now. So I made it to the top of the rank for this season. I'm fighting Felipe. Interesting. And you know, the reason I wanted to do online battles is because you, yeah, so that's the one you're missing. Oh, okay, I'll try to play one after this. But I will tell you, online right now, it's illegal to use um, Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, and Diancie. So you're gonna see people using those a lot. And so it can get pretty messy online. But you don't have to come in first place all the time. You just have to do well, basically. Meaning don't get completely destroyed by everybody. Get some knockouts. You know, just fight well. And then you will still get some points for the battle. And the cool thing about battling online is that he's gonna Mega Evolve. Skarmory, let's show them how we were before we met the boss. Vicious and unrelenting. But the cool thing about battling online is that occasionally you get rewards and gifts after every battle. And most of it is basically meant to help you train your Pokemon. Like you get bottle caps, normal ones and gold bottle caps, you get rare candies, you get, you know, apricot balls like the special ones. And then, you know, just experience candies, and you get vitamins. And then like the rewards are very consistent too. So it's like if you really want to train your Pokemon easily, definitely battle online. And all you have to do is make at least one good team. I know it's stressful and it's hard, but just train one good team. EV train, IV, bottle caps, give them good nature, everything, and make sure they're balanced and make sure it could handle most of the situations you'll find online, like obviously the legendaries, the Metagrosses, the Garchomps. Make sure you have something that can handle those, and you'll win pretty consistently. Yeah, so you know, I didn't EV train or IV train until I finished most of the main quests either, because that's just kind of what I do when I get a Pokemon game. I don't train really hard until I finish the main quest. But like once you do, um, and you make just at least one solid team, just 3 Pokemon, you'll start to win a little more. Something that can handle basically every situation, and just keep, you know, be aware about, oh snap, be aware about the things that are changing. Like next season, I think they're gonna most likely allow Mewtwo to take part. This is my prediction. I'm just guessing it. They're gonna start letting Mewtwo take part, and then people are gonna Mega Evolve Mewtwo, and it's gonna get even more crazier. So, you know, right now the regulation says you could have only one legendary on your team, you know, and I think it's gonna stay like that for a while. But yeah, seriously. So, you know, you just gotta be ready for those kind of things. You know, have a nice ghost type or dark type or something. Oh snap. And just be ready for that, you know. because the new season starts in about 2 weeks or whatever. So I just know Mewtwo's gonna be on the lineup there. I just know it because, you know, they're known for that kind of stuff. When a new legendary comes out, they add them to the lineup for the next season. So you know, yeah, man. Good luck out there. Train up and have fun. Get those rewards for battling, man, and you'll have a strong team in no time. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm a pretty classic battler. I like to battle online. And so when this game came out, you know, obviously with a different system, different battle system and mechanics, the training is similar, but the stats behave differently. For example, instead of speed making your Pokemon go first, it makes your Pokemon charge up their attacks faster, stuff like that. So same stats, but they behave, you know, some of them behave a little differently. What up, Black Shade? I don't know, buddy. I'm everything going on okay over there, man? Hope you're doing good. So, you know, man, just train on one good team and be ready. Have fun with it, rank up, and you know, do your best. Right now, I'm just in my I'm in my battle era right now. I'm just battling. Oh snap. Yeah, man. So just enjoy it with the new battle system, man. You can't go wrong with how fun it is. So it's all about having a good time, right? Why play if you're not having fun? Trina the veteran. Yeah, man. That's why, you know, when the game came out and a lot of people were having very strong opinions, having very strong opinions online, I wanted to try it for myself, you know, see, you know, what is this game about? To me, it's just classic Pokemon, you know, minus the, um, you know, minus, you know, the graphics in certain areas. You know, it's just classic, you know. It's just a different battle mechanic. Oh yeah. That's why, you know, to be honest, um, I just the Legends games are all about testing new things. They always introduce new styles and mechanics to these Legends games. So honestly, I just think that they wanted to see if people would even like this. This is just my prediction. I think they wanted to see if people would like this style, and maybe they might make future games in the same style with, you know, with more in it. Um, I think, you know, and I think another thing that they were testing, they wanted to see if people still actually did like Mega Evolution, because, yeah, because people always say, hey, Mega Evolution was the best, you know, transformation style, right? There's the Dynamaxing in the Galar region, there's Terrestrialization in Paldea region, but people always talked about Mega Evolution to this day, you know. So they brought it back, and I don't know. I guess they were trying to see if people still actually liked it. This is just, I'm just guessing here. I don't know for sure, but um, and so, you know, looks like people, of course, are very heavy fans of it still. Um, so yeah, there's that too. So there's a lot of things that they were just kind of like bringing back to see if people actually still liked it. To be honest with you, I wasn't really a Pokemon player during the Mega Evolution years, basically Pokemon X and Y. I was never into that region, the Kalos region like that. And but, you know, just playing in one of the main cities here, Lumios, you know, it's pretty nice, you know. Like I said, I have nothing to compare it to because like I said, I never played X and Y. I played Sword and Shield, which is the Galar region, and then most recently Scarlet and Violet. Oh shoot, which is most recently Scarlet and Violet, which is the Paldea region. So I started playing Pokemon, you know, long ago. But the only thing is I stopped at a certain point in my life. And of course, you know, as you stop playing, the regions still go, right? You know, the regions are still going and the games are still being played. But then I hopped back on during the Sword and Shield years, which is, you know, Dynamaxing and stuff when Pokemon get really big. And then I bought Scarlet and Violet, which is Paldea, when they started terrestrializing and stuff. And I was debating if I wanted to get this game or not, and turns out, I'm having a good time with it. So I just know, like, whatever Pokemon game I get, I'm gonna enjoy the battling in it. So I already know that. Like, yeah, exactly. You know, so that's pretty common. You stop playing during a couple years, you miss a few regions, and then you hop back on eventually. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. Um, I just know, like, and in between new regions, they make remakes. Like they made the you know, Diamond and Pearl remakes and stuff like that. So there's just a lot going on between like the main titles. They have a lot of remakes and a lot of mid titles like this, and a lot of spin-offs. A lot of stuff happens between those main titles. And so I see, yeah. So that's another region I never played in Black and White. Just never, I never, that was the time of my life where I just wasn't playing at that moment. So Black White 2, didn't play those. I did see the leaks for the next game, but I take everything with a grain of salt. I saw a lot of things, but who's to know what's really true, Right. So there's a lot of rumors and stuff. I've been around the block for a while, so I've seen and heard a lot of things. So I know not everything you hear is true. Alright, looks like Battle Zone is over for the night. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it looks questionable, but I know that they're gonna do some cool things for the next game. I mean, I'm very confident, um, because oh snap, it's a mega. I mean, the elf. Get out of this little area. Oh shoot, I have to destroy it. Ouch. But yeah, it looks a little questionable. So I was gonna do. I'm up to 750 in battles. I was gonna try to get up to 800 during my stream today, and then go hang out. Um, go hang out elsewhere, outside and stuff. So let's go ahead and get this battle going. But yeah, based on kind of what I've been seeing them do, I know that they're gonna do some really good stuff for the next generation of Pokemon, like Gen 10. Where is it gonna be based? Who knows? People are saying, in Thailand or whatever. Every region is based off a real place. So people were saying like Thailand and stuff. Certain islands. I forgot what they were saying, but for me, man, I know that whatever they do, it's gonna be pretty solid because even though Paldea has some performance issues like Scarlet and Violet, um, the game was still very big and they had a lot to do in it. And of course, Scarlet Violet is still being used as the main battle game, for tournaments and official themes. It's still being used as the main game where people battle. So that's gonna be awesome. I also, they're coming out with a Pokemon game called Pokemon Champions soon. And Champions will be for mobile and for the Switch. Like the Switch 1 and 2 or whatever. And I think with Pokemon Champions, it'll you'll be able to have so many battle mechanics in one game. Like LeBane. I remember seeing I remember seeing on the promotional commercial thing, I remember seeing Terrestrialization versus a Mega Evolution. Two completely different games. So I remember seeing that, so I thought that was really cool. So they're gonna have basically all the evolution mechanics. And it'll be the classic battle style, so I think they're gonna start using Pokemon Champions for official tournaments. This is just my prediction based on what I saw. Because it has everything, and they don't have to keep switching Pokemon game after Pokemon game after Pokemon game. They can just use that one game and update it as needed. So I think they're gonna go all out since it's Gen 10. That's right. Oh yeah, so Scarlet Violet, it had so much in that game. Essentially, there was the gym champions, and then there was the I forgot what they were called. But then there was like the certain bases you can go to battle the school bullies or whatever. And then there was like the other thing that you can go to where there was I forgot what they were called, the really big Pokemon that you had to battle. And then apart from that, there was like other side quests, and the game felt like it would never end. It was just really cool, man. So there was a lot to do in that one. And, the cities were very big and vast. And then they recently made an update on Switch 2 for Scarlet Violet to give it better frame rates, smoother graphics, and loading times and stuff. So if you play it again, it'll seem like a better experience. So I'm thinking that you'd enjoy it. But of course, whatever Pokemon they come out with, I'll have to decide if I'm gonna get it or not. Like some games I do pass on. For example, I decided not to get the Diamond and Pearl remakes. I decided not to get those. Although, Diamond and Pearl was one of my favorite generations, the Sinnoh region. But I decided to pass on it, because sometimes it's like that. ZA Legends was just one of the games I decided to get, so... Oh yeah, man. If you play it on your Switch too, you will enjoy it for sure. Because you're gonna have a better experience on it. It's gonna look better, it's gonna move better, it's gonna load faster. Of course, I've just been on my ZA Legends run right now, so I haven't really played any of my past ones. But somebody asked me if I wanted to do a Nuzlocke. I was like, well, not on this game. If I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke, then it's probably gonna be on my sword. Because sword, I've come to the conclusion that any Pokemon game is gonna have fans split. Like, this is a horrible game or this is the best game ever. So you're gonna hear a lot of opinions on any Pokemon game released. Yeah, definitely. So I don't think a Nuzlocke is probably the best thing to do in this game. It could probably work, but at the same time, why? Why would you want to? I guess it's the newest game, so it could work, but I think it'll probably be better in a one that kind of plays a little more normally. But that's kind of my opinion on that. And plus, I don't want to start this game over after I did all this stuff on it already. That's another reason. But my sword, I've just about transferred all my Pokemon from it already, so if I restart it, I won't be missing much. Because, sword is basically, at this point, it's generation 8. So it's already back one generation, so... I wouldn't want to lose all my hard-earned trained Pokemon and all my shinies and stuff like that. But basically, one of the main games I stream is really it's really Zelda. Zelda games are basically my main streaming games. But of course, I have some games that I like to play a little more classically, such as Pokemon and stuff. So, which one are you talking about? Ooh, okay. Yeah, which one are you talking about? The most recent one was, it's kind of more of a spin-off Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. Is that the one you're talking about, or are you talking about a different one, like one of the more mainstream ones? Like Tears of the Kingdom or something? Breath of the Wild is also a really solid one too. A lot of fans for that one. I see. Huh. DLC. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe, because Tears of the Kingdom didn't have DLC. Oh snap. Everything was just kind of included in it already. Really good game, by the way. Tepic sorted out Shigarita. I don't shoot. Hold up. I don't know, dude. I have to check after this battle. I know Breath of the Wild had DLC, but Tears of the Kingdom, they ended up including so much in the game that DLC was never really asked for or needed. Okay. As for shinies, I don't think I have many. Let's see if anything's standing out here. Is this shiny? No, it's not shiny. I know I have a shiny Bulbasaur, but I kind of want that. I want my shiny Bulbasaur. I have good question there. To the Kingdom of Breath of the Wild, which is better? So I have a shiny Pidgey. I have a shiny Bellsprout. I think that while Breath of the Wild was great and story wise it was pretty solid, Tears of the Kingdom improved on the battle system and everything that Link could do, adding more quality of life updates to just his weapons and his arrows. The fuse system is unsurpassed. It's really efficient. I have a shiny Pyroar. And so I think honestly, and it had a good story, good backstory about the imprisoning war, how Ganondorf first got imprisoned under the castle, which was expanded on in Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It was about the imprisoning war. So I would say that Tears of the Kingdom was a better game if you're going by game mechanics and quality of life updates in regards to Link. If you're going by the story, both games have very strong storylines. Shiny Trevenant, shiny Bulbasaur, but I want that. Oh, Age of Imprisonment. Yeah, so that is a Zelda game, but it doesn't play like a normal, first person, basic Zelda game like you would think. It's more of a Warriors type game. And there's various Warriors games in the genre where you fight large amounts of enemies on screen at once. But the creators of Zelda kind of adopted that game style because they felt like it would go well with when Link is inevitably in a big war, such as the imprisoning war, Age of Imprisonment. Shiny Skidoo. Should have a shiny Skidoo. So I have played Age of Imprisonment, and it is basically a backstory of Tears of the Kingdom. I have a shiny Mareep. Of course, everybody can get a shiny Mareep from that one quest. Shiny Weedle. So I'll show you out. Shiny Heliolisk. And so, that game was really good. It gave you basically, if you know anything about Tears of the Kingdom, it's all about Shiny Drilbur. It's all about how Ganondorf got sealed, and the power of Raru's magic is keeping him sealed, but eventually that seal gets broken and he gets free, right? So very cool. And so the Age of Imprisonment is about the whole war that it took to actually stop Ganondorf the first time and seal him away. And so as you play Age of Imprisonment, you're basically experiencing that war that took place thousands of years ago before, the events of Tears of the Kingdom even came about. So Age of Imprisonment is basically showing that. And it's really funny because in the beginning of that game, in the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda got sent to the past due to an event that happened in the beginning of the game. She got sent to the past, and so she got sent to all the way back when Raru was actually alive, him and Sonya, first King and Queen of Hyrule. And so she actually lived through that imprisoning war based on the canon events of the story. So it's actually pretty unique to think about that. And so in Age of Imprisonment, you're experiencing it from Zelda's point of view, kind of what happened during those early years of Hyrule. So really cool. Oh yeah, so if you're gonna, you definitely, play Tears of the Kingdom, pay good attention to the storyline, and then play Age of Imprisonment, and then you're gonna see everything, like kind of what happened, in the war leading up to those events. It's really cool, actually, that we got to experience it. Yeah, you should definitely play Tears of the Kingdom first before you play Age of Imprisonment, because it's going to give you a better backstory about the events that happen in Tears of the Kingdom. If you play Age of Imprisonment, it'll be fun, but you're gonna be slightly confused. So it's more of a, I wouldn't say spin-off, but it's more of a game that is not really a part of the main title games, but it's still canon events. So the events are still like part of the main storyline. You just get to experience it from, another point of view. Really cool. So yeah, you know, in Age of Imprisonment, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, it's real. Don't get me wrong, it's super cool. And it's only for Switch 2 because, you know, of how heavy it would be. Um, how heavy, you know, all the processing is. It's only for Switch 2 because, you know, a lot goes on in that game at once. Like so many enemies on the screen. It still moves very smoothly at a high frame rate. It's just, it's really good. So I'm happy they put it on the Switch 2 to take advantage of the power of it. And but Tears of the Kingdom, you know, it's on Switch 1, but there is also a Switch 2 edition of it if you wanna. If you want to play it at higher frame rate, better graphics, and faster loading times. Also, with the addition of Zelda nodes, if you want to play it on the Switch 2, there's some benefits to it. But Tears of the Kingdom is a Switch 1 game. Yeah, but there's so many games that I can mention in the Zelda series. Some is like the classic Zelda, some are more like, you know, offshoots, almost spin-offs kind of. But it'll get really confusing if you're not really used to the Zelda world like that. Um, but basically, if you want to play the most recent mainline adventure, Tears of the Kingdom would be your game. Tarragon. So, you know, Tarragon was always tough to battle. He had those vicious ground types. So yeah, man. If anything, play Tears of the Kingdom first and then hop on Age of Imprisonment. It'll flow a lot better for you. Whether it's course building or mega evolving, no one can beat my Excadrill. Yeah, I believe it. Ooh, that's it. All right, new day, new day. All right. Right. Almost to 800 battles. Probably 2 more battle nights. I'll be there. This is odd. I can't get to the rooftops here. But I think that's where all the trainers are. No. Awesome. Oh snap. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, it's a Alpha Air on. But I can't get to it right now. Oh man. Why is this battle zone so small? I'm gonna warp to another one. Oh, did not mean to do that. Their Pokemon have really strong attacks. Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. Oh man. Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. Oh snap. No, 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 no. Oh. All right. Oh snap. I still have a pepper. Nice. Thought I drank them all. Lucky me. Alright, let's go get our reward match in from Kaswartico Inc. I have lots of mega shards. Need to buy some experience candy. Tarragon again? It has to be randomized. He starts off with Hippowdon. And Ninja, you're up, buddy. Diggersby. Crocodile. Wow. Oh god. What's that? Awesome sauce. All right, we're gonna do one more battle sequence. Mm. Dang, dude, you're looking really weird, bro. Holy cow, dude, you look like somebody threw a bucket of paint at you, man. Goodness. Oh, there is a trainer. Ooh. Hmm. Need to think. Think. Hmm. Greninja's so cool. Oh, snap. Oh snap. Ooh, got him. L5s. Alakazam. Oh shoot. Oh, nice hit. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. All right. That was a good battle zone. I'm up 815 battles. I will take a break now. I'll be back streaming. All right. We are going to take a break now.